guys are doing well. So guys, today I have with me this car, which is the all new Tata Punch. As always in this video as well, we are going to talk about the exterior, interior, feature, space. By the end of the video, I'll also tell you guys how is it to drive. So let's quickly start this video. Before starting the video, if you are looking out to buy this car or any other car or used car, then definitely you can contact us. You can message us your contact number, your location, and we will get back to you with the on-road pricing as well as the best deal possible. Now we can enjoy this video. Let's quickly start without wasting any more time. So guys, let's quickly start off with the walk around. Let's quickly start off with the front profile of the car. So right in the center here you have the Tata logo. Here you have this tri-arrow design. One more thing which you get to see right here is this particular chrome strip which runs to the face of the car. Now Tata Motors have actually provided cladding on this car on all four sides. So here at the front, as you can see, this is the cladding which is provided. You also do get to see this tri-arrow grille up front. Now talking about the headlamps, on the Tata Punch here you basically get projector halogen headlamp setup. So here as you can see, this is your projector, this is for your high beam, this is your fog lamp, and let me show you guys your LED DRL. So this is your LED DRL right here, and this is your indicator, which is again a normal halogen bulb provided right there. So this is much about the front profile, guys. This is how the car looks like. Moving on to the side profile of the car. So here as you can see, it surely looks like a mini SUV. It surely looks quite a lot robust and rugged thanks to the cladding which is provided right here. So this is the cladding which is provided right here. Here you can see the wheel arches also look quite nice. This particular bronze color also looks quite nice on this car. Now because this is the top end variant, you basically have your roof as well as your mirror completely finished in gloss black. By the way, let me show you guys the key of the car. So this is the key of the car. It is similar to the one which we have seen on the Tata Nexon. Here you have a button for your lock. This is to unlock the car. This is basically for your follow me headlamp. So for instance, if you park the car in a big parking, so you can basically press this button and your headlamps will turn on so that you can basically find out the car. And this is basically for your boot opening. Let me unlock the car for you guys. So here as you can see, as soon as you unlock the car, the mirrors automatically fold. By the way, on the door handles here you have this passive entry button, so you don't really need to take the key out of your pocket. You can simply walk with your key towards the car, press this button, and here as you can see, the doors lock and your mirrors also fold automatically. When you press it again, the doors will unlock and the mirrors also open up. Now here as you can see, there is no door handle provided. So where do you get the door handle? So here as you can see, let me show you guys. So here the door handle is kind of hidden. This is something which we have also seen on the Chevrolet Beat. This is something which we have also seen on the Tata Altroz. And one more USP of this car is the fact that the doors actually open 90-degree wide. All the doors open 90-degree wide. So here it actually becomes very easy for your parents, for your grandparents to actually get in and outside the car. So that is again a very thoughtful feature from Tata Motors. This is something which we have also seen on the Tata Altroz. This is the amount of space. We'll talk about the space in the later part of the video. Stay tuned with me, and we'll also talk about the interior. So just stay tuned on the video and we'll cover each and everything of the car. On the roof here as you can see, this is the roof rail which is provided. Moving on to the rear profile of the car. So this is how the car looks like from the rear. At the top here you basically have your high mounted stop lamp, rear wiper washer defogger. These are your LED tail lamp setup. Here you have your Tata logo, rear camera, reverse camera, punch badge, and these are your reverse parking sensors. Here you again have this tri-arrow design. Tri-arrow design, something which I think Tata Motors is in love with, because each and everywhere you get to see this particular tri-arrow design. There is again this reflector thing provided right there. Let me open the boot space for you guys. So here as soon as you press this button, you can actually access the boot. This is 319 liters of boot space which you have in the Tata Punch. It is actually best in its segment, I would say, and you can easily carry two big bags right here. So here again you have some space to keep stuff. Here again you can keep stuff, and below this you obviously have your spare wheel, which is a smaller size wheel, which is a 15-inch steel rim which is provided. Here you also do get a partial shelf, and here you have a handle, so you can basically close it like this. You can basically close your boot like this. Now let me show you guys the tire profile, and then we'll move inside the car. I'll show you guys the features, and then we'll also talk about the space which you have. So the tire profile provided right here is 195/60 are 16. These are 16-inch alloy wheels provided right here. Again, these wheels actually get this dual tone treatment. Again, on the side here you have this cladding provided. Now on the mirrors here, as you can see, there is indicator provided, which is again a LED unit. This is how the front profile looks like. So this is the indicator on your ORVM, your mirror, which is again an LED unit. Now let's get inside the car and let me show you guys the features which you have. First of all, let me switch off the headlamps. So guys, this is how the interior and the dashboard of the Tata Punch looks like. Let me get inside the car. Let me start the car for you guys so that I can show you guys each and every feature of the car. So here you basically have this push start stop button. As soon as you press this one, you can basically start the car like this, and the car actually welcomes you like this. This is the instrument cluster. We'll talk about the instrument cluster as well, but let's quickly start off with the dashboard of the car. So here, as you can see, here you basically have dual tone treatment on your dashboard. Here you have this black treatment, here you have this white treatment, and you again do get this tri-arrow texture. If you are able to see here, as you can see, this is the tri-arrow texture which is provided on the dashboard, which again, it actually gives it a premium appeal inside the cabin. Now let's quickly start off with the steering wheel. So here you basically have this leather wrap steering wheel, which is a flat bottom one, so it really feels nice to hold. Now here you have a few buttons provided. This to increase and decrease the volume. This for your source, so you can basically change between your Bluetooth as well as your radio, FM and AM. This is to accept the call, this is to reject the call, and you can also mute the music system from right here. Here you have your buttons for your cruise control. I have made a separate video on how you can actually activate cruise control. I think that was a Nissan Magnite video. You can basically check out that video as well. Now talking about the instrument cluster, so here as you can see, this is your 7-inch TFT display which provides you a lot of information. This is your speedometer, which is an analog unit. Now from here you can actually toggle from this particular button, you can actually toggle through quite a lot of information. So here as you can see, it will show you distance to empty, it will show instantaneous fuel efficiency, average fuel consumption, trip A, trip B, power and torque which is churned out. So as soon as I apply the accelerator pedal, so here as you can see, it actually shows you the amount of power and torque which is churned out. Now here you have a few buttons provided. So like I told you, this is your engine start stop button, this is for your fog lamp, this is your eco mode.
Economy drive mode activated.
So the car actually talks to you. It will tell you when you are driving in eco mode, and this is basically for your idle start stop system. So as soon as you hit a signal, the engine automatically shuts off in order to save fuel, and you just need to press the clutch again and you can basically get going. Now let's start talking about the infotainment screen. So this is your 7-inch infotainment screen which is provided right here. It is a Harman music system. In terms of the touch response, as you can see, it is really very nice in terms of touch response. It is also really very good in terms of the sound quality. And these are your air vents. Here you have this hazard lamp button. Here you have your controls for your automatic climate control AC. Here you have your USB point. There is a 12-volt charging point as well. There is again some space to keep stuff. You can basically keep your wallet here. This is your 5-speed manual gearbox. As soon as you get into reverse, so here you basically have this reverse parking camera which shows you like this with adaptive guidelines as well. And here you basically have again 2 cup holders provided. There is a 12-volt charging point right here. Let me show you guys the glove box. So here as you can see, this is the amount of space which is provided in the glove box. Here on the top, at the top, you can basically also accommodate a small laptop or a notebook. There's a light placement. By the way, this glove box gets a cooling function, so there is a AC vent provided in the glove box as well. And this is how the cabin and the interior looks like. By the way, this particular system also gets connected car features. For example, there is a geofence, so you can basically set a radius. As soon as your car moves outside the radius, you'll get a notification on your smartphone. It also provides you with intrusion alert. So for instance, if someone is trying to breaking inside the car, it will send you a notification, and it will also notify you regarding your vehicle maintenance and scheduled the service timings. So that is much about the connected car features. Now here in the door pads, as you can see, there is a 1 liter. You can easily accommodate a 1 liter water bottle. Here you have your controls for your power windows, and from here you can actually adjust your ORVM. From here you can also lock your power windows. So that is much about it. Here you again have some space where you can keep your stuff or wallet or receipts. And this steering also, by the way, gets adjust for your tilt, so you can basically tilt the steering wheel according to your comfortable driving position, and then basically you can lock it like this. Now here you have your normal IRVM provided. Here you have this vanity mirror, sun visor with a vanity mirror. Same is not really case here. Here you only get a sun visor with a toll receipt holder, and that is much about it. So guys, I think I have covered most of the things inside the car. Now these are the fabric seats which you get. Here you again get this tri-arrow design on the seat, which again adds a premium appeal inside the cabin. Now let me quickly get inside the second row and let me show you guys how much the amount of space which you have. So by the way, I have pushed the driver seat all the way behind. Let me quickly adjust the seat so that I can show you guys. So guys, this is my comfortable driving position, and here as you can see, this is the amount of space which you have in the second row of the Tata Punch. Let me quickly get inside the car, and here as you can see, in terms of the leg room as well as in terms of the knee room, it is a really very good car to be in. You can easily stretch your feet below the driver as well as co-driver's seat, and in terms of the under thigh support as well, the car will not really disappoint you. The under thigh support is in plenty. Again, the headroom is really very good. So in terms of the space, Tata Motors has surely nailed the car. Even if you are on the taller side, you won't really complain as such in terms of the leg room as well as knee room. And talking about the middle passenger, as you can see, yeah, you don't really have any hump as such, so the middle passenger won't really have to struggle in terms of the legroom as well as knee room. Here you have this pocket provided, so you can basically keep newspaper or magazine right here. In terms of the shoulder room, you can easily get 2 adults and a kid here. Here you have an armrest provided. Cup holders would have been nice, but getting an armrest in this particular segment in itself is a great thing to have. So the seats are as always comfortable on Tata cars, and this is how the interior and the dashboard looks like. So guys, I think I've covered most of the things on the exterior as well as the interior of the car. Now it's time to show you guys the engine, and then let's start talking about the performance of the car. By the way, let me show you guys the door pads here. So here you can easily accommodate a smaller half a liter bottle. There's again some space here, and here again you have this white treatment. Here you have these door handles, and that is much about it. By the way, here you also do get these door handles with here you also do get these handles with hook, so to hold on to. Other than the driver side, you have these handles to hold on to with a hook. So guys, now it's time to start talking about the performance. Let me show you guys the engine bay. So here you have a lever. As soon as you pull it, you can easily open the engine bay of the car, and here you have a lever, by the way, so you actually need to push it like this, and the hood is actually on the heavier side, which is a nice thing. Now this is your 1.2 liter Revotron petrol engine, produces 86 PS of power and 113 Newton meters of torque. Here you have this cladding provided. Here you have this insulation pad provided, and here as you can see, this is the engine of the car. Now guys, let's start talking about the insulation. Now let's quickly start talking about the refinement. So the engine is really very refined, so that is again a very good thing. The cabin is very well insulated from the outside world, so you don't really hear a lot inside the cabin. In terms of the power and performance as well, the car actually delivers really very good amount of power and performance for you to maneuver the car in the city as well as out on the highways. Now this car actually comes paired to this engine comes paired to a 5-speed manual. There is also a 5-speed AMT on offer. Now I'll also give you guys the detailed review of the AMT. By the way, you can check out that video as well on the channel. I'll provide the link of the same somewhere over here. You can find out the link in the description box below as well. So I've already provided you with a drive impressions video of the AMT version. Now we'll talk about the manual in this particular video. The manual is again a smooth shifting unit. It is not really very butter smooth as such. Obviously, I'm not going to compare it to some other cars which cost more than 7 or 8 lakh rupees. It would be unfair on the Tata Punch part for comparing it to the bigger car or the expensive cars. So the gearbox is a smooth shifting unit, a decently smooth shifting unit. The ride quality as always has impressed me. It is on the softer side, so it will provide you very good amount of comfort inside the cabin when you take it through bad roads, when you take it when you drive it in the city, or when you drive it on the highways. Now the handling is again a really very good thing about the car. The steering wheel actually provides you decent amount of feel and feedback, and also weighs up pretty well at high speeds. So in terms of handling as well, Tata Motors have actually managed to nail the car as well. So that is about it, guys. I think I have covered most of the things about the car. Talking about the safety features now, the car actually gets dual airbags, ABS, EBD, corner stability control as well. So these are the safety features which you get on the Tata Punch. And talking about the pricing now, the car is not really launched yet. The launch date is held at 20th October, and that is the time we'll get to know the prices of the car. But let me quickly give you an idea. So if Tata Motors actually price the car between 5 to 7 lakh rupees, then definitely this is going to be a hot product in the market. Like I told you, the boot space which you get is best in its segment, and the space again is really very good. The comfort is good, the handling of the car is again really very good, and it also gets this mini SUV sort of a design as well. So these are the things which the Tata Punch actually gets. I have covered most of the things for you guys. And like I told you, if the pricing Tata Motors, if Tata Motors plans to price the car between 5 to 7 lakh rupees, then definitely this car might also disrupt the market. So guys, if your requirements are such that if you need a car which has good ride quality, which has a refined engine, which has decent power and performance, which has good handling as well, and very good amount of space inside the car, then this is the car to go with. I hope you guys like the drive impressions video. I hope that you like this video. I'll see you guys very soon. Until then, drive safe, ride safe. Bye bye.